Hi everyone, back with another review of a shark movie called Bull Shark. Let's talk about it. Yeah, so this movie Bull Shark has just come out. Now I'm a sucker for shark movies and sort of, animals running amok, so to speak. That sort of genre of film. So I tend to put myself through these sort of movies. Jaws is one of my favourite films of all time. I love Deep Blue Sea. The Shallows was good. But anyway, so Bull Shark. It's quite aptly titled with the bull part, I'll be honest. Now, my review for this is going to be somewhat lazy because, well, number one, I can't tell you the director's name because I don't much care for it. Number two, I can't tell you for the cast who's in it. It's not going to mean anything to you anyway because you're not going to be like, oh, this guy directed it. Oh, brilliant. I'm going to go and see it. This guy stars it. None of that. You know, you're not going to see it for anyone who stars in it. You're not going to see it for who's directed it because they've done nothing before. Anyway, so this film is set in Texas. There's this shark in a lake that's killing people. When I say a shark in a lake, it's a bull shark, which can live or they can come into fresh water and survive. They can flip between salt and fresh water, bull sharks can. So that's not like that part is too hard to believe. But anyway, so the film starts. You got this. We're introduced to this geezer, who's caught a bull shark essentially, and he's taking it home on the back of his truck, and it's dead. And the wildlife sheriff who knows him has told him to get rid of it. He goes and dumps it in a lake, and then some killings start occurring. Some people start getting killed on the lake, and a tooth is found in the spine of one of the victims, and this sort of thing, right? And it turns out that, it's a bull shark. So basically this shark, it was dead, but it had a young one inside it, which has come out when it's been dumped into the lake. And thus it's on a killing spree. So this film is lazy. It's lazily written, right? In that it is Jaws. They've taken the template of Jaws and put it to this film. This is how lazy it is. They haven't even come up with any original ideas. Like, how many original ideas does a shark film have? But I'm talking about this film being like sort of, they're worried about the holiday season. You've got the mayor trying to, not have the lake closed off because they want the money coming in. That sort of thing. The mayor is sort of is white haired, white goatee. This sort of go-to look for mayoral type of an individual. The main sheriff, the wildlife sheriff guy, he looks like he's got heavy eyeliner on, this sort of thing. Now, he's got a backstory whereby he's got an estranged wife and a son he's not being allowed to see and all this nonsense. His son goes into the water, gets into a bit of trouble, Chief Brody style, this sort of stuff. Now, the film only runs for 80 minutes. It's very, very short. It's not a long film, thankfully. Any longer, and I'd have been jumping into a lake of bull sharks. The end of the film, sees him and his wife go out onto the lake to kill the shark. And they kill it in exactly the same manner as Chief Brody kills the shark in Jaws. There's some C4. He puts it into a canister, like a drinks can. They throw it. Shark gets it. He shoots it. Bam, the shark blows up. Right. That's the end of Jaws, essentially, with the gas can, with the oxygen canister in the shark's mouth. Please. So, it's very, very lazily written. The effects in it are awful, obviously. The shark effects just look crap. There's not one redeeming quality that I can find to tell you about this film. It is just a poor, poor movie. The cinematography's bad. The shots are bad. You've got shots like a car passing down the street and the camera's like on the ground and it's like, oh, this is a really fantastic looking shot. It looks like it's shot by film students. That's all I can tell you. No characters are interesting. The shark is always conveniently where it needs to be for the plot. In the, there's a bit where the sheriff, the proper sheriff, and the wildlife sheriff are on a little dock talking after the wildlife sheriff has left. the main sheriff's there, and he sees the fin and he starts shooting at it. Subsequently falls in the water and gets eaten. Whenever he the wildlife sheriff goes out on the lake, you know, the shark's conveniently there. His son steps into the water, the shark's conveniently there, and this lake's meant to be like 20 odd miles in length and this sort of thing. So just nonsense like that. It's just a poor film, not worth your time, not worth my time. Like I said, the film is aptly titled Bull Shark, in that this film is some sort of bull something or other. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not a very good film, and I don't know why I put myself through this just to tell you that it's not a very good film. Sometimes I'm a glutton for punishment, and this film certainly fits that sort of criteria for me. So a miserable film, not worth your time. If ever a shark film comes out, and I always say this to myself, if there's a new shark film, instead of watching it, just put on Jaws. Watch Jaws again, because you're never going to get better, ever. Anyway, this is AJ. Thank you for watching. Please consider hitting the subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below, all that stuff. You know what to do. I don't need to tell you. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care all, and goodbye.